The polar night vacation has begun and road trips are the latest craze in Lincoln. Recent magnetic fluctuations have affected some vehicles that use protocore energy as a fuel source. As a result, cars that still utilize traditional fuel became everyone's top choice for travel.
The timing of this 2-week vacation is perfect. I should go on a road trip with him.
I search for road trip guides on the internet, but I keep getting redirected to a customized travel ad.
Why are browsers riddled with intrusive ads now?
I quickly close the advertisement and look through the genuinely useful information. Among the colorful web pages, one that only says neon rhythm catches my attention.
I think my colleagues mentioned it before. It's a new offline event.
As soon as I click the link, a promotional video plays. It's accompanied by retro sound effects.
Are you still worried about not knowing where to go for a vacation? Are you concerned that you won't have enough energy for when you travel during a polar night? Participate in Neon Rhythm and receive the latest power pack to power your beloved car. You are guaranteed to have a worry-free journey.
This isn't another ad, right?
The person in the video seems to have heard my skeptical remark. He immediately announces the event's official certification information.
This event is honest and fair to everyone. Impartiality is our middle name. So long as you're confident in the athletic abilities and teamwork of you and your companion, you can sign up. Go ahead, take on that challenge.
Once the video ends, the screen scrolls through various travel destinations that look captivating. After reading the event details, I discover it's just a simple obstacle course.
This should be a piece of cake for us, right? We could use the energy reward for our road trip. I will get him to sign up with me.
Our first successful challenger of the day has emerged. Let's congratulate this fine gentleman!
Confetti falls as Sylus gets ready to step off the stage. I quickly record him accepting the prize. Through the lens, Sylus moves closer until all I can see is a small part of his shirt. He takes the phone from my hands, watching him scroll through the album with a pleased smile. I can't help but brag a little.
They're pretty good, right? That clip might as well be your promotional video for Honey Kindness.
Given your rate of filming, we could run a different promotional video every day and still have enough for next year.
Everything is too easy for you. That's why I keep getting footage.
A sigh, pretending to be annoyed.
Can't they add a Sylus optimized difficulty setting to slow you down?
They could, kitten, but aside from us, who could possibly beat that mode?
He reaches toward my head only to pull off a few streamers that were stuck in my hair.
Well, we got our prize. Have you figured out where we're going for our trip?
I shake my head. We talked about traveling together, but we still haven't chosen a destination. The organizer bringing us our energy prize seems to have overheard our conversation. He walks faster.
You're planning a road trip? I'd like to recommend a great place. Have you two watched City of the Never-Ending Sun? It's very romantic, and the stunning scenery...
Get to the point.
You two are heading off soon, right? We have a night route related to that movie. It hasn't been revealed to the public yet. If you're interested, then you can take our suggested route. I promise it won't be disappointing.
He rattles off the whole sales pitch, drops off the prize box, and quickly makes his escape.
Am I really that scary?
He just saw you in action. Of course he's nervous about upsetting us.
I tease him, and he responds by flicking my forehead.
But the route he recommended was clear. The site sounded interesting, and the timing made sense.
Really? You think that highly of it? Do you want to go then?
We haven't picked a destination yet. We might as well try it. It might be more fun than we expected.
Sylus slightly tilts his head and doesn't say anything as we walk back to the car. Halfway through our ride, I noticed the road we're on goes straight to Anakinus' base.
Someone's being sneaky. Anakinus wasn't part of our itinerary.
It's an old movie. Don't you want to rewatch it before we go? Someone also said that Anakinus' home theater has the best atmosphere. I can't think of a better first stop.
The movie is a classic romance from a few years ago, but this is the first time we are watching it. As the ending plays, I reach for the remote, but once I hear a familiar theme song, I turn up the volume.
Didn't you say it was too loud and you couldn't hear me talk?
You don't recognize the song? I swear I heard it somewhere before.
This one?
Sylus turns on the phonograph on the side table. The melody flows out and blends with the movie sounds. Curled up in his arms, I can hear the soft hum in his chest. He must really like the song.
You're right, the setup here is better.
I poke his chest.
Even the sound has depth when I listen from here.
Kitten, you're enjoying this a little too much.
Wait, your phonograph looks like the one in the movie. Did you buy it because of that?
Close, but no cigar. I'll give your imagination another chance.
Don't tell me you made it.
I lent it to them.
You actually contributed to the film industry? I didn't think you'd lend out your prized possessions. I assumed you kept them locked away.
It depends on the situation. Some things are meant to be seen. That's when their value is at its full splendor.
The music ends, the movie finishes and automatically starts again from the beginning. Sylus unravels a ribbon that was caught in my hair. Then he gives my head a gentle pat.
Okay, that's enough recapping for today. Let's pack up and leave things behind.
Somewhat annoyed, yet amused by his tone, I purse my lips.
You make it sound like you're sending me off on my last journey.
I doubt you'd go by yourself even if you tried. I'll stay with you until sunrise.
Only until sunrise.
A greedy kitten as always.
Once we choose our destination, we pack the car and embark on our trip. Only to get stuck in a traffic jam on the highway. Under the polar night, the city has lowered its speed limits again. The narrow roads are jammed.
We're better off riding one of your old energy bikes. The RX 116 and Frostblade are great. Black Rose Archfiend's not bad either. I kind of miss Black Rose Archfiend. It might have gotten us there faster.
At this point, we could drive over these cars and use them as speed bumps.
I turn to look at him. There's a smile playing at his lips, and I understand what he's implying.
Please don't let Black Rose Archfiend make its debut like that.
But a dramatic entrance would match its name.
Well, there's an Archfiend who's stuck here with me. It doesn't seem easy for him to keep his reputation.
If you really want everything to move faster, I have other methods.
Remembering what his other methods usually look like, I quickly place my hand over his as it sits on the wheel.
Let's not turn this vacation into a chase scene. The trip is just an excuse to spend time with you. Sightseeing or sitting in traffic, it's all the same.
I look at the endless trail of cars outside the window. A thought crosses my mind, and I turn to him as he focuses intently on driving.
Hey, Sylus, I just realized something. Did you actually go to driving school?
Do people need to be taught how to drive? Lincoln's driving test is too complicated, I'll give them that. They should fix it.
Once we arrive at the hotel, we don't rush off to see any film locations. We enjoy the scenery for a few days. According to Sylus, that's what he calls
An immersive experience. In the movie, the main characters wandered around aimlessly for days before discovering a new place. Did you forget?
But when we finally opened the guidebook and decided to head to Lover's Bridge, we realized the directions it gave were wrong.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Let me guess. You think the guidebook is useless?
Maybe it's just the address, but we will be driving around in the mud. If we go any farther,
Before I can continue, a car speeds up behind us. It flings mud over our vehicle as it races past. Before it overtakes us, it suddenly sputters to a stop nearby. It seems like it broke down.
Should we check in on them?
The driver apologizes, saying they ran out of energy while trying to reach a supply station. Now they don't know what to do. We leave them some energy and call for a towing service. Then we turn our attention to our mud-covered car.
Actually, doesn't it look kinda cool like this? It has its own aura and stuff.
Your words don't exactly inspire confidence. But if we drive around like that, people won't get too close. It's good for personal space.
Sylus gives the car a mildly disgusted glance, but he walks around to open the passenger door for me.
Our first stop is the car wash. We're on vacation, so we might as well look the part.
Road trips seem to be popular lately. It takes us a while to find a car wash that isn't packed. We pull into an open spot and get out to see how the self-service machine works.
Looks like we need to pre-rinse. I can't believe the first thing we're doing on this trip is washing our car.
I'm not sure who's more pitiful here, us or the car.
I hesitate between the spray gun and bottle before handing the bottle to Sylus, but he rolls up my sleeves first.
I never thought I'd be doing this with you. It might be fun though.
Sylus pours cleaning solution into the bottles. Then he gives one to me.
Let's not make a habit of this.
Sylus's voice blends with the sound of spraying water. It's hard to tell what he's implying.
Showing up like this makes us look like terrible drivers. It's not good for your title as the driving goddess.
After rinsing the car, we get back in and wait for the final overhead rinse. While we are waiting, I hand Sylus a small water-filled spray bottle.
A new weapon, eco-friendly too.
It's a special tool for stubborn stains. Let's clean the inside. The window here is dirty.
The stream of water is stronger than expected as it accidentally hits Sylus. I can hardly hold back my laughter. He wipes the water off and flicks a few droplets at me.
Are we washing the car? Or me?
I didn't think it'd be that powerful. Besides, your shirt is dirty, so I figured, what?
A stream of water launches itself at me before I can react.
I misfired. Oops.
You were trying to avenge yourself.
And just like that, the water battle begins. After a few rounds, we are both soaked.
The car isn't the only thing that needs to be dried now, I guess.
I'm starting to think you planned this water fight.
Not bad. You're starting to catch on. But judging by the current state of things, are you sure you want to keep going?
We are just getting started. I suggest you surrender while you still can.
Ready for another attack, I raise my weapon. Before I can fire, the spray bottle is yanked away from me. I fall into his warm, damp embrace. Outside, the artificial rain has ended, and inside the car, a different kind of downpour has just begun. To avoid getting lost again, we asked the hotel staff for directions. They helpfully confirmed the location, but warned us it might not match our expectations.
The map might spontaneously combust with how long you've been staring at it. What's wrong, kitten?
Sylus leans in toward the map I'm holding. His gaze lands on my finger that's on the spot called Lover's Terrace before moving to the empty lot in front of us.
Well, it's a big empty terrace.
It's so empty that I'm not sure it's even a terrace. This should be the right place though.
Sylus scans the area and walks over to a nearby sign.
Filming location of City of the Never-Ending Sun. Looks like time reduced the terrace to a simple plaque.
I feel a wave of frustration. We've been misled, but I don't know what to do.
Do you want to demand a refund?
It sounds kind of threatening when you say it. Never mind. This vacation is too rare. We shouldn't waste any time.
Sylus raises an eyebrow before gently pushing me. I stand next to the plague as he raises my clenched fist and makes me flash a peace sign.
Huh?
We might as well take a picture with the plaque. It'll prove we were here. Since we unexpectedly wasted time, let's try to stay in a good mood.
He takes out his phone, adjusts the angle a few times, and then lowers it once he has the picture.
Your smile is too forced. I guess even the person who taught me how to smile forgets how to do it sometimes. Look at me.
Standing a few steps away, Sylus flashes a textbook example of a smile. It's still stiff though. His awkward grin makes me laugh. As soon as my lips curl up, he takes a picture.
That was so sudden. I want a do-over.
Do you feel better now?
I wasn't that mad to begin with. Don't overthink it.
Once I'm ready, Sylus takes a few more pictures. In between the sounds of a shutter button, I hear him copying my tone.
I only wanted to take a few pictures to cheer you up. You can overthink it all you like.
We realized the Lover's Bridge we missed before is actually on today's route, so we visit it again. The scenery is beautiful, and there are plenty of people around. However, the bridge itself is strangely empty.
Why isn't anyone on it?
Over here. Take a look.
I move to his side and finally understand the illusion in front of us.
It's a broken bridge. From this angle, the sections happen to be perfectly aligned.
I look up at Sylus. I wonder if he's too tall to see it.
Sylus, close your left eye for a second.
Out of sight, out of mind.
He teases me, but he still closes his left eye. Seeing his face, I'm stunned for a moment before guiding his line of sight to the bridge.
I am not trying to make you flirt. Take another look. Can you see if the broken part is hidden?
It is. But now I can't see the person next to me as clearly.
He takes my hand, leads me through the crowd, and motions for me to step onto the bridge.
Well, we didn't come all the way here just to look from a distance. Let's walk across it.
As black-red mist gathers around us, I realize what he's about to do.
We are already here, so of course we should see the best, clearest view.
I hold his hand more tightly and feel the power of our resonance flow through my palm. It puts me at ease.
It's beautiful.
Sylus leads me to the broken edge. That familiar power lifts us and draws gasps from the onlookers. Framed by the polar night, the scenery ahead is more breathtaking than I imagined. I can't help but sigh.
Too bad views like this are hard to come by.
Fixing the bridge isn't hard. If we want to come back, we can.
People might think the N109 zone is romantic if they found out you did that.
Sals wraps his arm around my waist. Under the moonlight, even our shadows move closer.
I don't care about what others think. The person next to me has known that to be true for quite a while now.
While we are walking around, we come across a restaurant that was featured in the movie. It seems like the perfect spot for dinner until...
Sorry, none of our tables are available right now. You'll have to wait an hour or so.
After getting our queue number, I turn to look for Sylus. He's leaning on the railing and staring across the street. He looks like a mysterious agent waiting for a secret contact, so I copy his pose and stand beside him.
Has our agent, Lil S, found anything?
Sylus picks up the banter without missing a beat.
Our target has entered the convenience store across the street. We could send backup to keep an eye on them. However, when you're on duty, what are you supposed to call me? Didn't your leader teach you that?
He stares at me, but I stay calm and call him Lil S 3 more times.
If the target really went into a convenience store, what would your team do?
Are you trying to get some info out of me?
When other people ask questions, it's for intel. I just want to understand you better.
The light turns green. Sylus takes my hand and walks across the street with me.
Listening isn't enough if you really want to know me better.
After grabbing a few snacks, I trail behind Sylus and watch his every move.
Red wine ice cream, yogurt, seaweed, smoked salmon.
Mix them together.
He pays for everything, then he opens each item and starts combining them.
If you want to keep an eye on someone without drawing any attention, then you need to look like you're busy.
He slides the bowl of red wine ice cream and yogurt, now mixed with seaweed flakes and salmon, over to me. Strangely, it actually looks decent.
Do you want a taste?
I grab a spoonful. The flavor isn't weird. In fact, it reminds me of the appetizers we have shared before.
It's delicious.
By the floor-to-ceiling windows, Sylus and I share the yogurt bowl under soft moonlight. It feels like the perfect ending to our mission.
So, when you were actually doing reconnaissance in the convenience store, you ate this?
No.
Huh?
I usually assign that to someone else. Do I look like the kind of guy who'd do it myself?
Then this yogurt bowl.
I never made it before.
It suddenly feels a little harder to keep eating.
But I was imagining that scenario. If I was doing reconnaissance.
He scoops up another bite, seaweed bits and yogurt.
This is what I'd do.
It sounds like I'm your accomplice now.
Hasn't that been the case since the beginning, kitten? The more you know, the harder it is to pull away. And I don't share food with just anyone.
As we pack up to go home, I notice the map we had long forgotten. It's tucked under our souvenirs. I get a closer look and see little cat faces drawn over the places we visited. Each one shows a different mood.
If there's too much luggage, I'll have someone get it. What are you looking at?
At some point, Sylus had walked over. He casually takes the map from my hands with 2 fingers.
Oh, someone has a secret.
If that were the case, then I wouldn't leave it lying around. But it's not finished yet. I'm taking it back.
What are you planning to finish?
Sylus gently smooths the crease between my brow.
If we return someday, I want to make those kittens happier. It looks like we're almost done packing. Let's go home.
Two weeks under the polar night passed by in the blink of an eye. Our journey had its ups and downs, but now I don't want it to end.
Spending so much time in the dark only to return to daylight. Will it feel weird?
You can always stay with me if it does.
Right, I almost forgot. The N109 zone is always dark. You don't really need to readjust.
Of course I need to readjust.
The song on the radio fades and his voice becomes even clearer.
After 2 weeks of relaxing, going back means readjusting to an old routine. It'll take some getting used to.
I freeze for a second, then I realize that maybe he's not talking about our routine, rather he might be referring to me.
Maybe it's because we used these 2 weeks to visit places that were dark, fun, and safe. That's why neither of us wants to leave.
The car slows. The wind outside no longer roars past the windows.
Then you can visit Anakinus. You don't have to search far. A place that's dark, fun, and safe. You already know where it is.
As for a place that's sunny, fun, and safe, you know where it is, right?
Yeah. I've known about it for a long time.
The radio host's voice replaces the music.
The polar night is drawing to a close. Welcome back to a sunny Lincoln, everyone. So, what's the first thing you'll do now that we can see daytime again? Sunbathe? Go for a run? Meet up with a friend? If you have someone important next to you, maybe now's the perfect time to give them a hug and greet the first sunrise together.
I glance at Sylus as he drives. I wonder if I should wait until we reach our stop or hug him right now.
Are you thinking about when to deliver that hug?
What? No, I just thought the line was a little cheesy.
It was a bit cheesy.
I look away, but there's a small bit of reluctance tugging at my heart. Something brushes against the back of my hand. I pretend not to notice before I quietly turn my hand over to hold his.
In any case, the first sunrise still deserves some respect.
Then I will save the rest for when we get there.
Both sides of the highway are still shrouded in darkness. Ahead, a faint light begins to show. It's something we haven't seen in a long time.
If the day always came with one extra hug, then it might actually be more appealing than the dark.